This week on 20TV Insider, Discovery Canyon Softball takes on the defending state champs in a big playoff matchup. Rampart and Pine Creek Volleyball gear up for a league championship matchup. 3 District 20 boys soccer teams advance to the state playoffs, and all 3 will host in the first round. Air Academy quarterback Adam Brown continues to rack up yards and touchdowns through the air. You're watching 20TV Insider from Academy School District 20. Hello and welcome to 20TV Insider, your weekly look into events in Academy School District 20. I'm Brian German. Thanks for joining us today. In their first game of the 4A state softball tournament, the Discovery Canyon Thunder had no problem putting up runs in an 11-2 rout over Windsor. That set them up for a quarterfinal match against defending state champs Wheat Ridge. Kenzie Surface was on the mound for both games, 6 strikeouts in game 1, just 3 against the Farmers. Now Wheat Ridge's Aaron Dalton would get to Surface. This a home run, giving Wheat Ridge a 7-4 lead after 5 innings. But Emily Selby comes back in the top part of the 6th inning for the Thunder. 5 runs for the Thunder in that inning. They take a 9-7 lead, but it was tied to 9 after 6 innings. And in the bottom of the 7th, Wheat Ridge gets this single, walk-off single. Wheat Ridge wins 10-9. Discovery Canyon's season is over, but it was a marvelous one. They finished the year at 20-3. Well, it's an exciting week for 3 District 20 teams who've advanced to the state boys soccer tournament. In 4A, Air Academy is the #1 overall seed. They'll host Thompson Valley from Loveland on Wednesday. The Classical Academy is the #2 seed. They host Vista Peak Prep out of Aurora. Both the Cadettes and the Titans finish the season at 15-0. We'll see if 2 teams can't meet for the state championship. In 5A, the Pine Creek Eagles come in as the 7th seed. They host Fort Collins High School on Thursday. The Eagles finish the regular season with a 10-4-1 record. The Rampart volleyball team has maintained its #1 ranking in 5A throughout the entire season, and they haven't lost a set in nearly a month. Thursday, they took care of business against Palmer in a 3-0 sweep. As usual, the Rams were led by their seniors. This was on senior night, especially the duo of August Rasky and Amanda Cushion. Those two combined for 25 kills as Rampart won easily, 25-7, 25-19, and 25-14. Joining us now with more on the Rams is our own Kara Hammer. And Kara, Rampart's a pretty good volleyball team.
A really good volleyball team, Brian, with a 16-2 record. Rampart volleyball last lost on September 23rd. Since, they have won every match with 3-0 sweeps. First-year head coach Nikki Kinzer says after that loss a month ago, the girls knew they had to make a change, and that change has them sitting with a 5-0 record in league play.
Ranking first in the state with an undefeated record in league play, Rampart Volleyball has a championship title on the line.
We've known from the beginning that our team brings a lot of experience to the table, and it's just a matter of capitalizing on it at the right time.
And now is the time for the Rams. Early in the season, they were swept by Lewis Palmer, a loss that first-year head coach Nikki Kinzer says changed the entire season for the better.
I just said, all right, this is our time that, if we switch something here, we can work together as a team, or this is where we crumble. I was like, it's up to you guys, and I think the girls have responded really positively.
With 7 straight wins, this team is more than an offensive powerhouse.
We can't run our offense without that defense, and I think that they've done a really good job stepping up to the plate.
Tuesday on the road at Pine Creek, the Rampart Rams will face one of their toughest competitions of the season. Both teams 5-0. Both teams wanting the league title.
It's going to be tough, I won't lie. I think that with the depth of our team, and I mean, obviously Pine Creek is a huge rivalry, so they're pumped going in there. I mean, Pine Creek's pumped going in to play us, so it's just going to be a really fun game. And I try to tell the girls these are the games that you're going to look back at, and that this is going to be like probably one of your most fond memories of high school. So if we can go in there and we can just really capitalize and play our game, and if we can really play our game against Pine Creek, I will be totally pleased.
A big matchup Tuesday night, the Rams at Pine Creek. Both teams 5-0 in league play, vying for that championship spot.
And what's so great about that? We're going to broadcast that game live right here on 20 TV, so I'm sure everyone will be tuning in for that one.
Yep, we'll be there.
All right, thanks, Carol. We appreciate it. The Discovery Canyon football team's offense has been clicking this season. They're averaging nearly 45 points per game on their way to an 8-0 record and the #1 ranking in 3A. The Thunder, no trouble putting up points against Harrison on Friday night. Senior running back Blake Lowry got into the end zone 3 times last week, 4 times this week, 134 yards to go with it. He gets a touchdown there. Then it's Andrew Hall's turn. He's going to go up top, finding Dylan Draper. Nice catch, takes it down to the 6-yard line. Hall threw for 150 yards and a touchdown on the night. He also would score 3 times on the ground. That one there, 10 carries, 105 yards for Hall. The Thunder host Lewis Palmer Friday night at D20 Stadium. The Air Academy football team knows something about putting up points too. The Cadets just 2-6 on the year, but they've scored more than 40 points in 5 of those 8 games, including Thursday's game against Palmer Ridge. This one was a wild one. Senior Adam Brown finds Jalen Estep. Air Academy goes up 7-0 in this game as Estep makes his way into the end zone. Brown leads 4A with 350 passing yards per game. He finds Jake Vargas later in the game. They have the lead at the half, but Palmer Ridge would come back behind their back, Eben Martin. One of his 6 touchdowns on the night. Palmer Ridge wins 88-54. Amazingly enough, that's the 3rd highest combined score in Colorado 11-man state history. Air Academy heads to Durango on Friday. The Rampart football team won just 3 games last season and only 2 in conference play. Enter new head coach Rob Royer, and the Rams have seen a big turnaround this year. Rampart took on Liberty on Friday night, and the Lancers would get on the board early. Jake Moore takes the handoff, busts up inside, gets a 5-yard touchdown run. Senior Dominic Banks for the Rams, though, comes back. How about this? The handoff gets a nice block out front, cuts it back again, gets to the sidelines, 78 yards to pay dirt. Banks had 4 carries, 122 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the night. Their quarterback, junior Parker Humphrey, hits sophomore Joey Williams across the middle. He had 3 touchdown passes. Rampart wins easily, 48-21. The Rams will play Pine Creek Saturday. Both teams are undefeated in the 4A Pikes Peak League. Now, we'll be broadcasting that game Saturday live online. It will be our final broadcast of this fall season, kickoff set for 1 o'clock. Now, our final volleyball match, as we told you, Tuesday, Pine Creek hosts Rampart in what will be the 5A Colorado Springs Metro League Championship. You can watch both games or any of our archived broadcasts by visiting our website at asd20.org/20TV Sports. We'll also have our winter sports broadcast schedule posted very soon. Now, our goal here at 20 TV Insider is to cover as many topics as possible affecting the District 20 community. If you have an idea for a story, feel free to send us an email to 20tv@asd20.org or give us a call on our tip line, 719-234-1780. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next week on 20 TV Insider.